Hello, everybody. It is me, Everbriskatoozy, and today we are here talking about How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, Episode 5. We are here, okay. And this episode was pretty good, even though that it was pretty much just slice of life and them preparing for the war and stuff like that. I guess they aren't preparing for the war since it's going to happen soon, but the first 10 minutes of the episode were pretty chill. And it's way funnier. It's way funny. I was debating in my head as I was watching this episode, even before I watched it. I was just like, is the anime funnier or is the manga funnier? Like they're both like on par, but seeing it in animation form is better. But then you can get the jokes better because you're actually reading them and seeing them in the book, even though that you're basically doing the same thing with animation. But still, this episode was pretty good. Seeing him uh talking to the what was it, the guild leader, and saying that he was going to protect Shara. It would have been cool if it didn't go from him being serious and then going into a joke. It would have been cool if he kept that aura around him. I found that pretty cool how he kept the red and black aura around him. That was a pretty intense moment. That seemed super cool. I like it when they do that in anime, especially how all the other characters were able to see it. And then after that, they went to go and greet the king, and he's using his I guess the leader of the village. I guess that is pretty much a king if he's controlling a whole entire city. But they went to go meet him, and he just looks like a generic guy with a sword. He's probably he's probably like level 100. Like I guess, yeah, but I was about to say Diablo can assess people's levels, but I guess that's only during a fight because he can tell by how much damage he receives. So I guess he wouldn't know unless he fought him. I also found his conversation with the king was pretty funny. How he was trying to be normal, but then he couldn't be normal. But then when he was able to be normal, he did. I thought that he was doing his success like motion in his head, but he was doing it in reality. And whenever those moments happen, I'm just like, how did another characters not notice him acting goofy, but they only notice him when he's being scary and stuff like that. I also found it funny when the king was just like, is it true that you call yourself a demon lord?" And then he goes from trying to be nice to being total like ruthless and being like, "Do you want to see if I'm the demon lord? Because I can kill you." That's sort of what he said. He said he would just reduce the king to ash, which is pretty funny, but then they had to stop him. War, I didn't really understand the war last time, but apparently the war would be stopped if he handed over the princess. So when he first said that he was going to greet the king, I thought that he was going to go to the elf king, which would have been weird. They probably would have tried to capture her, but then Diablo would probably decimate all of the elves, so I have no idea how that would work out. But I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the next 10 minutes of the episode. We also got to meet one of the harem girls. I'm pretty sure this is a harem. It's either that or he's just gonna have a whole bunch of girls around him. But it's a harem. But we met the redhead girl, and I would probably say that out of all of the girls, like I would probably say that my favorite is the redhead girl. Even though that this is our first time meeting her, when I see her in the opening, she looks pretty cute. So I can't wait to see what she's like, and I can't wait to see how the war progresses with Diablo and the rest of them. So yeah, I'll be back in a few seconds to review the rest of this episode. So for the rest of this episode, not that much happened. It was pretty much just an event to happen, and then it went back to them just still preparing for them going to the Elven Forest. So I guess a war might not even happen. It's just going to be Diablo, Shara, Rem, and Celicia. I think that's her name. The the Imperial Knight are all going to face against the things. I think in the opening we saw an elf with snake powers, and it's either going to be one of Shara's brothers or sisters, or that's the king. But I think the king might be different from that person, so it's going to be weird seeing whoever that is. It's probably just going to be an evil dude trying to capture Shara that Diablo's just going to whip into shape and then kill him if he has to, because from what we've seen from the last episode, he isn't scared of killing people because he's like, I'm in the video game world and I am the highest level, so I don't care if I kill people or not. I guess we have to wait to see. No, has he? He's almost killed a human before, so he feels no remorse when he's playing his character. He has absolutely no feelings towards them because of the way that he is, especially in the first episode, because he didn't really care about anybody else. So I guess that Shira got captured by a whole bunch of cat people. I was wondering who they were from the opening, but I guess they were just randos that got captured by even the blonde guy. So that was clearly pretty cool. I also like it how they went to a blacksmith, but then they were there, but then they left. They didn't even show the blacksmith because it's just a rando character again. So then he bought a scythe. He bought a giant devilish scythe, and you could tell because that scythe looked like Oh my god, I was gonna like it looked like a flesh scythe, and he was gonna use that instead of his other things. I guess I can't believe he doesn't know how strong he is. He like goes and hits the kidnappers that kidnap Shira because Shira strayed away from them too much, and then he just smashes them into like a wall, and then he's just like, "You guys aren't dead, right?" And then they're just like, "Huh?" And he's like, "Yes, they're not dead." And I like it how when he runs. Like, damn, man. I was like, he's super fast. Like, he was just like charging and flying across the city, and he was just producing hurricanes. He's like All Might from My Hero Academia, because when he jumped, a whole bunch of wind and tornadoes would appear. So nothing's changed from that. So I guess that happened. Then we got to meet Cecilia the Knight. From the opening, it seems like she has a heartbreaking backstory, which even makes her even more cute because it just reminds me of a whole bunch of other animes. The anime that I'm thinking about right now isn't even an anime. I was thinking of Doki Doki Literature Club, where every single member has a dark backstory, but then they're super cute when they're at school. So we have that to go on, and then we got to see that she really wants to help Diablo-san. We have no idea what she even thinks of Diablo-san because, like everyone else thinks highly of Diablo-san, but we have no idea what Cecilia thinks because she's keeping her feelings hidden. So I guess I guess they saved Shira at the end of the episode, and then they're gonna go off to the Elven Forest to try to talk the king out of it. And I guess we'll see what happens next episode. I hope it's pretty good. I can't wait to see what he does, especially to see what that snake guy can do because Diablo's just gonna beat them easily, and then Diablo probably has so much more powers than we even know. So, yeah, if you've enjoyed this review or enjoyed what I'm talking about and discussing about this episode, leave a like. If you didn't, then leave a dislike, and I'm pretty sure that's all there is to talk about. And yeah, that's it. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.
長く